Hell yeah.
Uh,
Question, good sir. Do you have um dark prismarine hidden away anywhere?
I have like a stack, I think. Um, yeah, I need the ink
Because
settings to make more.
I don't know if you noticed, but prismarine is now my new favorite block.
I noticed with all the building stuff.
I finally did like before this like season, I guess, started. I planned what color palette I was going to use for the
Oh
entire thing, and prismarine was one of the main blocks in that color palette.
yeah. Oh boy. Um. Okay. I'll have a look. I have
I just
some.
don't know what the fuck is going on with your base anymore.
Yeah, I'm planning stuff. I have a base, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I should have the castle built. So I'm actually building the castle.
Yeah, because I might have pinched a little bit of prismarine from your like original cave face, and then I went back there today and like all your chests are gone.
Oh yeah,
And I'm like, have you moved?
I'm moving. I'm actually in the lush cave a bit more.
Ah, I see, I see.
I
I thought like,
just
oh, are you finally moving into your castle? I just couldn't find where your base was.
yeah, I started building stuff to the castle. I might actually have some stuff moved to there. But
I should note I am currently moving into the magical looking space observatory
yeah.
that has mysteriously popped up on the hill.
Hello, Fianta. I have a chatter who's always around. Well, not
Oh,
always, but I started.
you've gained your own potato. I'm so proud.
I streamed Ego for a bit, and then they joined in.
I saw that. I wanted to jump in on one of those streams because I've never seen that game before and it seems really interesting.
It's fun. If you like if you like reading cards.
Is it like literally just Yu-Gi-Oh, but they put it
Yeah,
online?
it's Ego but online.
I don't know if anyone knows this about me, but I used to be a Yu-Gi-Oh player myself.
Oh, well, you're in luck. Master Duel's probably the
In
best way to
high
play it.
school, I didn't have friends the first year of high school, so I hung out with my brother's friends, and my brother's friends were the Yu-Gi-Oh club.
Yes.
So I kind of by proxy learned how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And by learn how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean I didn't play with all the rules, and I played only a Madolch deck because it was the cute
Oh,
ones,
the Mitch Dolls, yeah.
like the candy, like sweets people.
It's fun if you like reading, yeah.
It's fun if you like to do math.
Yeah, the online one's probably, like, Master Duel's probably the best way to play the game at the moment. Because, yeah, you
I
don't
still
have.
have my old Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I have about 180, or just under 180 cards in real life. Or in a binder. And then I have 2 decks.
I have no clue. I have my Madolch deck is complete except I don't have like the fusion monsters you need to make it actually work properly.
Yeah.
And I have half a Ghost Trick deck.
Ghost Tricks, hell yeah.
And because I was building that, but I never got around to finishing it.
I'm
And then I have a bunch of other cards because that club had never seen anything even close to what could possibly be a girl, so they just started throwing cards at me. So I got a lot of free cards.
yes. Yeah, I'm glad I have someone who likes Ghost Tricks because I have Ghost Trick deck on Master Duel.
Oh hell yeah.
They actually got.
Oh, it's been like years though. I wouldn't actually remember how to play any of it anymore.
Then you have not even seen Melfi or Fable bust cute there. Oh yeah, Melfi's water pastel rabbit cards. They're probably a deck you would
How
build.
do you spell that? I'm googling it right now.
Melfy, I think that's what it is. And then Fable
Oh,
is pretty cool.
that's adorable! Oh my god! Oh my god! Those are so cute!
Yeah.
I want them! Oh, that's so cute.
I
Buddies.
I wanted to make a deck because they actually seem pretty decent.
I want you to know the first image that popped up was a Lolita who has this deck. Like a screenshot from her YouTube channel. That's amazing. Hi, Penny.
Yeah.
That deck is adorable.
Yeah, I think they're actually pretty decent. Some of their cards get used in other decks as well, so they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Ghost Tricks had their new support, so. Oh. What extra deck do you know about? Yeah, I know you know about Xyz, I think. Because Michelle had Xyz, I think.
Not a lot. I don't remember a lot, to be fair.
Okay, so.
I will note, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 years ago?
Okay. Have you heard of pendulums?
I've heard of them. I have no idea how they work.
That's fine. I love pendulums, but they're a bit weird. You're teaching stream, let's go. Yeah.
Are you just gonna teach me how to play Yu-Gi-Oh now?
Well, the game does an alright way of telling you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! But like some of the odd effects are harder to explain. Like, so pendulums are like they go in your spell and trap zone.
Yeah.
And they have a number. And that can be I've seen some, it can be like 0 to 9 or 8. And so when you have two cards there, they have different effects. Oh, 0 to 12. Oh yeah, there are some 12s. They can be up to the top. Or like they have two card effects, which is the pendulum effect and the normal effect. There can be normal pendulum monsters, which they don't have a normal effect. Okay. But they basically the pendulum effect's basically really based off of what their archetypes around. But most of the time, what you want to use them for is to special summon cards from. You can special summon any number of cards from them, it's called a pendulum summon. So if I have a scale of 1 to 6, I can pendulum summon level 2s to 5s without the costs. Yeah.
That's
Yeah. They are made. I've never used them because a few of them get stuck to odd eyes, but I want to actually try and have a look more into them. And that's there is extra deck monsters that are pendulums. So there's fusion pendulums, Xyz pendulums, synchro pendulums. There's no link pendulums. But
Jesus.
yeah. So every kind of card that isn't a spell trap can be a pendulum, except for links. I'm waiting to see if they actually do that at some point.
I love how much of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just, you can tell how much features just started to creep.
Yeah. Have you heard of links? I don't think you...
No.
So, they tried to do a ruling system, which was the worst, and they went back on it. But, so they added in the extra monster zone. So, you have your board, and then you have 2 extra monster zones that tie over between, the opponent's boards, or the opponent's side and your side. So, certain decks, how they worked was just like, oh, you can just spam out a bunch of fusion cards, without anything. They changed it so that your monsters had to be in your, can only be summoned, your extra deck monsters can only be put into the extra monster zone. Because that's their zone. The problem with that is that a lot of decks that required you to have multiple fusion monsters out did not work anymore. But
well, that's not good.
They gave you a way to work with it. They released link monsters. Oh, I forgot I did that. You run with your arms backwards. Because I got a mod to do that.
Wait, do you have the old wiggly arm animation?
No, I have extra animations, so you Naruto run.
Yes!
that's an option I could do. But the link cards.
Anyways, look at my achievements. I made a fountain and also a second observatory.
That looks great. I actually do like the fountain. I noticed that the fountain disappeared one day, yesterday, and I was like, huh. But
You've probably been seeing me like off screen fucking with like the paths and stuff because I didn't like them, so I deleted them for a little while.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, with link monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh, you have. I think there might be 6, up to link 6. But they have arrows to them. And those arrows is where you can summon extra deck monsters.
Okay.
That was their way of doing it. So you would have to bring out like a link 3 if you wanted to do some of the decks. But also pendulums work around them as well. They changed it. They got rid of the requirement that any other version of an extra deck monster had to be there. So all of your fusion, synchros, and Xyz can be summoned normally. Like they didn't have to worry about the extra deck monster zone. It's only links that do. But links based around that. And pendulums. If you pendulum summon oh yeah. So pendulums don't go to graveyard, they go to the top of your extra deck.
Oh.
Yeah. And
so what, you rolling up to the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh with 3 decks?
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to Yu-Gi-Oh after I left? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's a lot. I tell someone else I talk to who likes Yu-Gi-Oh, I tell him some of the decks that I make and why he hates. I haven't been able to talk to him, but I'm going to tell him tomorrow, because I get to, if everything goes right, I think I have D&D with him tomorrow. I'm going to tell him about the burn deck that I built, the funny burn deck, and he's going to be in pain, because I've told him about some of the other decks I know of. Because yeah, I made a deck that works around 2 cards, which is just, when your opponent gains life points, they take that amount in damage instead. And then I play a bunch of cards that give my opponent life points.
That's fun. Okay, I love those kinds of decks. Like, one of my favorite decks was someone else was running was an Exodia deck. So all of his cards would just pick up more cards.
Yeah.
And like in turn like 1, he could have won immediately because he just plays all the pickup cards.
Yeah, there's a lot of things now that they limit you. So Exodia is limited to 1. Also, I think my favorite thing is one of my cousins who who I played Yu-Gi-Oh with, Marcus, you know him. When I think Savage Strike or one of the boost packs came out, there was a sort of a secret rare or like a limited print Thunder Dragon card.
Yeah.
The problem with that Thunder Dragon card is that as soon as they made it, like after about a month it came out, it got banned. It was broken, really.
It's like all of the new cards they release, though.
Yeah, well, there's some cards that come back, and then people like find a way to make them broken, and then everyone's like, no. Because like
actually, we're not gonna do that one. Actually.
Yeah, there's some cards that are just so generic that it just breaks the game really when with some of their effects. Thunder Dragon, my nemesis. Yeah. Thunder Dragon's so interesting. I like saw them. I was like, they seem interesting. Because I think I do that with every archetype. If they seem a bit intriguing, I will look into them. But a lot of time I don't do too much, and I try to avoid like my Marcus. He runs a vampire deck. I would run one, but he's running one, so I don't want to. I want to have different matchups against him.
Yeah.
But yeah. Ghost Tricks and their new support is awesome. They got a Link monster, which is very weird for them, but it like works really well. Do you remember how Ghost Tricks worked? You making a deck?
Not really.
They couldn't be normal summon, they had to be set, and they had field spells that made it so that they can attack, you or your opponent can attack over your set monsters. They have a link card, which is just, if you have a field spell, you can, all your Ghost Trick monsters can attack directly. Even if your opponent has face-up monsters. Which is really good when
That's fun.
yeah. But vampires are scary because they're just like, I've sent cards to your graveyard, well I'm using this effect to summon it back as my card. And then one of the new supports is just like, one of the Xyz monsters is like, I need 2 level 8s to be summoned. But if you use a card that your opponent that's originally that your opponent controlled, you can that card is treated as a level 8. So you have really easy ways to summon back your opponent's monsters and bring out a level 8 Xyz monster, which is a very scary card as well.
That is quite scary.
Yeah. But yeah.
Alright, I'm ferrying my pets, and they're all fucking idiots, so this is going great.
But yeah, there's a lot with Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a lot of archetypes that people are now, like, some that just recently came out. I think Sword Souls are in that state of just, they're an interesting, but they're pretty broken with, like, some of the plays they can do. Because there's one synchro which I'm waiting for it to be banned, or limited or something like that. Because there's, I think one of the links that kept getting used for something is now being banned. But there's this card which is to a different archetype, which is Baron de Fon. It's French, I know that much. But it's just like, I need these certain cards. And Soul Swords, you just have this one card, which is just once you play it and do its effect, you can bring out Baron de Fon instantly.
That's fun.
Yeah, Baron de Fon is just like, if your opponent activates a card effect, negate it. That's it, just once per turn, negate. Which is like really scary.
It has the same energy as like you're facing the final boss in like D&D, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna use this spell to kill him. Counterspell.
Counterspell, yeah. Once per turn, destroy and negate. Oh yeah, it's a destroy and negate. Which is like just being able to have that just sitting there as a thing is scary.
Ow.
You discovered the floor was lava.
I died on magma.
Yeah, that's the death message.
I did not realize that was the death message for that.
Yeah, I learned about it like when magma became a thing. I just watched your cats up here.
Where did? Oh, I think my lead got deleted because of that. Whoops.
Oh.
No, it's not. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. Okay, fuck yeah. You're coming home with me. No, I am straight.
But yeah, I would love to do some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I want to do more Pokemon stuff, but it's like one series at a time. I'm gonna do challenges with Alpha Sapphire once I finish playing through it again.
See, I like watching you play these games because I play them bad because I don't do the Pokemon right. I'm just like, fuck you guys, my team is entirely pink.
Yeah. I'm gonna...
Like, legitimately, the only reason I got to the Elite Four in Pokemon Black is because at the start of it, my brother traded me an over-leveled, like a level 60 Pokemon.
Yeah.
And that is the only reason I made it to the Elite Four, and then after that, the Elite Four, like, fucking stomped me.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a Nuzlocke run. I think a randomized Nuzlocke when I beat Alpha Sapphire, because I found a really cool software that does 3DS games as well as the base game, the original games.
Ooh.
Which
Are you playing on console or on emulator?
Emulator, I have to. I don't like. You can't actually buy a 3DS, like a capture 3DS anymore. I don't think, from what I've heard.
That's so rude.
I have to have a look, but it could be a bit expensive to try and do that. But I mean,
Marshmallow, you're coming with me.
I have to switch slowly to emulator because my 3DS hinge is broken.
Oh no, that's not good.
So the top screen
Dude,
is just loose.
So I have like a 3DS XL because my eyes are bad and I needed the big screen. But I used to have a 3DS that I played so hard. Like I played that console so hard that by the time I got my 3DS XL, the top screen and the bottom screen aren't connected anymore. Like one of the hinge broke and then one of the corners holding the thing broke and I'm like, it's fine, the screen's still technically connected by the other corner, and then that broke and now it's permanently broken and I can't fix it. And I'm like, oh no.
I'm keeping mine in the state it is because I'm just gonna go to EB and be like, hey, can you repair it? Because they do repairs. And
that's a good idea. I don't have those.
I have to ask them some things when I go in because it's like I have custom firmware.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So the reason I'm actually playing Alpha Sapphire in that is because I dumped my ROMs. So I am technically still playing them legally. Because I didn't download them from a different site. I got my own physical ROMs.
I did play on stream. I think it was Platinum, and then I never went back to it. Like I never finished it.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, I'm not a smart guy. You're the guy in the chair, smart guy.
Yeah.
The only reason I could figure out how to play that and make it work on stream is because I went to the people who know things. I went to the speedrunners, and I got the emulator that speedrunners use.
Oh yeah.
And I use those websites because I know like they have to be standard and good because they're for speedrunning.
Yeah. I do know of some sites that are pretty decent. Like they're actually good. There is one, which is an actual vault kind of thing. Like they have their ROMs checked to be proper legal or like originally from the thing.
Is it like a website for like archival?
Yes, archival
like
purposes,
that kind of?
But you can download
yes.
from there.
I love that. That's
fuck
Nintendo. Like trying to destroy all those archive sites.
Yeah. This site is still being around, so it's a good one. If you look it up, you'll find it, but for reasons I don't trust other things, I'm not gonna say it.
For legal reasons, we're not actually playing emulators Twitch.
Yeah.
We would definitely always buy original Nintendo hardware and would never emulate.
I threw my pickaxe
I do need to go back.
It's gone.
Oh, there it goes. I need to go back to Eevee because there you go. Everything I own is broken in some way, so the Switch I currently play on, screen's got a couple cracks running through it, and I'm like, this is dangerous.
Yeah,
So I thought it was fine because I had like a glass screen protector, and then I realized, hey, wait a minute, that's not the screen protector.
Yeah. My Switch has a thing. I think the screen has popped off because I've dropped it a bit. My Switch. And so the screen's like the bottom right hand corner of the screen's just popping up just a little bit. And I pressed down on the screen like to sort of use a wipe to clean it. And the LEDs are flickering. Like they go full brightness when I press down in a certain area.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. But I've been meaning to. I want to buy a better, like one of the better switches and mod the one that I've got currently.
Dude, I so desperately want to get like one of the Splatoon switches. They look so cool.
Have you seen the Pokemon ones?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, I could buy them, and then Ethan sent me a screenshot being like, I'm going to buy this, I need a new Switch, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'll just steal it from you.
Yeah, that the I can't wait for the new Pokemon games, and the switches from them are cool. I don't have money, otherwise I would have bought one.
That's a mood. I don't know, I'm just kind of aggressively burnt out on like Pokemon in general. I think the last game I played was like Ultra Moon, and I think that's where because I tried to have like a living Pokedex.
Uh,
I think that's where they're all stuck.
yeah. Also Buster would be just I just said my Switch, our Switch with the comment.
Oh,
Yeah. I've paid myself. I'm doing living decks on the Diamond and Pearl remix. Which
is that like? Do they have region locked Pokemon until after you beat the Elite Four?
yes.
Oof, ouch.
Also fun fact, the game has Pokemon up to Gen 4 as well. There's the regional decks.
And they don't have any afterward. After
They
Gen
don't have
4?
any after. They didn't do like what they did with Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby.
That's so annoying.
Yeah. They do give you like the undergrounds. There are low chances, but there's way of giving yourself some of the other gens Pokemon that you can't normally get. I do own.
Yeah, all I've seen sorry, you go.
I do own like all the other Pokemon games, so I'm a bit fine with
I'm
getting
a bit
them.
of a collector myself.
Yeah.
All I've seen of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl,
Yeah.
is the people modding like the in-battle models.
Yeah.
So there's shit like Shadow Lugia and like Mewtwo, but he's wearing his armor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's currently all the information I have about the new Diamond and Pearl.
It's an alright remake, I would say. I grew up playing Platinum, so I do know.
Dude, Diamond was my first game.
Platinum was my first. I really got into Pokemon. I love this fact. My first experience of Pokemon is that I went to the movies to watch something. I can't remember what the movie was. That's how much this ingrained in me. I saw the trailer for Platinum in the movies.
And you're like, my entire life has changed. I need that.
Yeah. And so I just looked to my mum and was like, I want that game.
That's one of my favorite memories, because as kids we had like, I have a brother, so we always had, I would get one version, he would get the other version. So I got Diamond, he got Pearl.
Yeah.
And I remember I got Empoleon as my first start. Not Empoleon, Piplup, but Empoleon as the final.
Yeah.
I got that as my starter, and he was like, I want to evolve the stage before Gengar. He wanted a Gengar and he needed to trade to evolve it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was like, just trade me something real quick and I'll trade it back instantly. I just want to evolve my Haunter. And I'm like, okay, I'll just trade my Empoleon then. I traded it to him and I got his Gengar. And then his game, like, bricked.
Oh.
Deleted everything. My Empoleon was gone forever.
Damn. I was gonna say,
I'll
at
never
least he has a
forget him.
Gengar.
What a brave soldier.
Yeah. You know, my favorite psychic type, Gengar. I watch TRG and they had like a Family Feud kind of thing, and one of the questions was like, name a psychic type Pokemon, and twice, I think it was twice it happened, or maybe 3 times, everyone said Gengar. And I don't know how to feel about that. It's a ghost poison type.
Yeah, I'm like, isn't there a line like ghost poison?
Yeah, it is.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they just instantly. It's like there was a lot of more. like the problem is that Gengar does learn a few psychic type moves, but still.
Wasn't he because he was in Gen 1? That's the reason why, because there was like 0 psychic types in Gen 1, like very small amount.
Yeah. There's a lot.
Also, it's because he's ghost, not psychic and ghost like
Yeah.
against each other. Yeah. That was the thing.
Yeah. The type Ghost is super effective against psychic.
Because it's like psychic is like a human brain, and humans are scared of ghosts.
Yeah. I think my favorite thing I learned was that I was like, why? Oh, I learned about this because I forget. But poison is resistant to fighting types because you can't physically fight off a virus. That's the reasoning.
That's amazing.
And so that was just like a funny thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause the conversation real quick because I need to end stream.
Okay.
I think I will definitely if I can do the outro.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh boy. I have a castle to build. And I have like no plans. Just building out an area. I have plans, and then I don't actually like know where to go with some of the things. Like maybe we can make this a throne area. Like this piece of the hub, then we have 2 side towers to it. And then this is like where I originally wanted it to be an entrance point up here.
Oh well.
Thank you, B, for the raid.
I've been playing Minecraft for a while.
I noticed.
It's a hot minute.
Yeah.
You know what's the most embarrassing thing? Okay, so like a while ago I was AFKing like overnight a lot because I was at the geode farm. I was getting amethyst.
Oh yeah.
And then people just kept sending me screenshots of like my Discord thing being like, you've been playing Minecraft for 30 hours, and they're like, B, are you okay? B!
B has fallen asleep at the wheel.
I just left it overnight. Guys, calm down.
God.
I'm excited about this though. This is gonna be so cute.
I'm actually building castle.
I can't believe it. My plan is to fill the amethyst like dome, because it's gonna have a little telescope in it as well. But like,
Yeah.
because that one is gonna be the house. I'm gonna fill the top of it with water and make it my little like axolotl and fish. Like that's where they are gonna go.
Ah yeah.
Little aquarium. I need to finish the pathway to your castle.
Yeah. I think I may be a bit too ambiguous of how I want my castle size to be, but I have problem with size stuff. Like if I actually
Like scaling?
Yeah, scaling. I actually do it with drawing as well. I'm absolutely horrific at doing it. Like I don't know where to scale stuff, so I always draw really small. But I also have this thing where it's just like,
I used to do that.
yeah, I have a thing of like, I don't expect something to be that big, and then or like expect something to take up as much resources as it does in Minecraft as well.
I do that so much in Minecraft. I'm like, I have a whole stack that can build so much, except it cannot build that much. That's actually a very small amount of things you have.
Yeah. Yeah,
Is your castle gonna be like completely around that little bowl area?
Well, I'm building it. I think I mentioned this before, but I don't actually have a floor plan. Like I don't have a plan for this. I'm just building.
Oh, that's what I thought. these blocks were, like a little outside plan.
Yeah, they were. And then I've started doing
And
this.
then I abandoned them.
Yeah. So that little structure there was like me building a base away from the castle for when it got built.
If you build like a little bridge across this, and then you can have like a little castle square there where the trees are.
This whole part up here is going to be the castle.
Oh, I thought your castle was gonna go all the way around this like
I
bowl.
thought of, but so this whole top part, and there's going to be probably a bridge there. Maybe this whole top part. I don't know fully. But the whole middle part was going to be like a sort of wheat field, like all the wet crops and
Oh, I
mobs and that.
see.
And then on the other side was going to be like some houses and that.
Like a little castle village,
Yeah,
castle town.
yeah. And I was just slowly like planning this out.
And you could have another little like staircase bridge down here to Kami's little village.
Yeah. I'm just like planning it out.
Dude, I just saw this village today and it's like super cute.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I forgot, I'm not streaming now. I could put on my cool music.
Yeah. I just haven't planned to have like background music because it's just like I have to really look into that, and that's probably gonna be a later date thing.
I'm hard committed to my aesthetic, so a good like I have an entire playlist that is just background music for streaming. And it's 90% Kirby.
Yeah, I just need to find out, like, I was trying to find a good site to be like, oh, can I just like put in the name of a song or a link to a video and just like find out if it's fine to use, because like sometimes you have to go by licensing.
Yeah, my current like plan of that is just using video game songs because
Yeah,
they have to be fine to use for Let's Players.
yeah, I've noticed that a lot of people do that.
If Nintendo strikes me down, then Nintendo's striking me down, you know?
Yeah. Well, there's
As
like,
an aside note, I've just been playing Trial and Error with if this song gets me a copyright, then it goes off my playlists.
yeah,
I used to have like some like a couple songs from what's it called? Madoka Magica?
oh yeah.
Struck me straight from space. Instantly it was gone. I'm like, okay. Cool.
The goats.
What this is reminding me of. Are you an avid Hermitcraft watcher?
I used to. It's like quite a few
There's
seasons
a lot
ago.
of goats here. Yeah, I'm watching the current season. This kind of reminds me of Tanger's current base, because he's doing very much a, like, an icy castle keep.
That was awesome.
Did it hit you too?
No, it pushed. I think your model pushed me just a little bit, but I was already crouching.
And then it also, I saw something fall, and I'm like, did it hit you as well? No, I think it fell when it hit me.
It hit. It fell down because it actually does move forwards.
I want you to know, I was on half a heart.
Oh my god.
Man's almost insta-killed me. Is there like a bed over here?
There used to be.
I think you should invest in that technology.
Yeah, I could. Hey, you've got op powers. You can. Slash sleep, I think it is.
I would never.
I would never.
Wait, does slash sleep work?
I think so.
Oh my god, it does!
I've seen Kami do it. That's why. Because Kami's actively like stood next to me and it's done that.
I didn't know that was a command. I thought Kami was just like doing time set day.
No, Kami actually just does a sleep thing. Actually, how many
See,
days has this ever been up?
While I am opt, I would never use my opt powers.
Yeah.
I would never.
Sounds like you don't.
I definitely don't. That creeper's chasing me.
I'm just trying to see.
But like, to be fair, I am very much a like, I will never use opt powers because like, it cheapens the point, you know?
Yeah, I think it's fine in like quite a few like certain situations that it's absolutely
Yeah,
fine
I
to.
do stuff like slash sleep and stuff. I do that. I also do like the slash home and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I heard a creeper.
What the fuck? Yeah. You're welcome.
So, like my I have the sound physics mod, so like sounds actually like reverberate properly.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you just heard a creeper like all around you.
No, I heard it like in the distance kind of thing.
Well, it was not in the distance.
Or like
I'm afraid.
behind me, because I heard it faintly. Like it's like sounds aren't as loud when there's like these blocks above me and that.
Ah.
It
So
ma-
it's not like the weird echoey mod that we had on Origins.
yeah,
Rest in peace, that Origin server.
yeah. I gotta talk to Perry. Also, I gotta talk to.
I think it's still technically up, but no one plays on it.
Yeah, I gotta talk to also like you, but the other like Kami and Perry about doing the Stardew Valley playthrough,
Gotta!
because that was something we mentioned ages ago.
Like years ago, and then
Yeah.
we never did it.
So I just don't
Oh
know
my god, dude.
what's the best server to try and ask on.
All I know, just make a group chat.
Just make a group chat. I feel weird doing
All I
that.
know about Stardew Valley is that I want to romance the blonde bitch.
The blonde bitch.
She's so mean and blonde, and I
Oh,
love her.
Haley.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
girl. I
I
did not get very far, but I got far enough to meet Haley, and that's all I need.
I always go for Abigail. One, because she's got purple hair, and two, I get like all the mining stuff from her, and she's a gamer.
Ah, she's a gamer.
Yeah, she's a gamer. One of the 2 hard event with her is actually playing a game with her.
See, I would never do something that would benefit me. I'm only here because she's mean, and I love her.
Yeah.
I don't know why all my favorite like characters are like the mean bitch character.
Yeah. I also, there is a thing with the multiplayer. We can marry each other's characters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a thing they
Okay.
added in. The thing gave
that's amazing.
Yeah. I think there was jokes between Marcus and someone else, one of our other friends, like marrying each other. That was like a thing. It was just funny. They just like wanted to do it. Also, the beautiful
boy.
images of that I'm struggling with.
Jesus.
Because Marcus all he did was fishing. There was so many screenshots of like his name's like username is Nibbles and that. So it was just Nibbles offers you his chub. He's offering you his chub. 'Cause that's a
Oh my
fish.
God. I'm just thinking about this outline, and this wall is gonna go all the way down.
It's no. I'm probably gonna have a supportive thing, so an arting support. Because, yeah.
You know what I want to do? Sorry, I'm looking at your like stream overlay.
Yeah.
I wanted to have that sort of keyboard thing of, you know, like Keyboard Cat, that one that you can get for your stream.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to do that, but redraw it so it was my little like persona character.
Yeah.
But like a chunk of that overlay is like hard coded and you can't change it, which sucks.
Yeah.
There's a goat coming after you.
Hello. Is going to jump? No. I had learnt the like what the animation is for when actually going to ram.
Have you gotten a horn yet?
Yes. I think it's my backpack. I got
I
it.
forgot we had backpacks.
Yeah, I got it when I was with Noah. Like it was just like Noah had like
yeah.
1 week off. Oh, it rammed me. I'm having a bit of lag. I think it's just weather here. Oh, backpack.
You're welcome.
Ah,
Nope. I saw that lag.
yeah.
You stood there like a Looney Tunes character for 5 minutes being like, am I gonna fall?
Yeah, I think I looked it up because Noah wanted a goat song, but it takes up to like 15 minutes for them to actually decide to ram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been prepping for a lot of things. I wanna play like there was one stream that I did really well with one day. I had 7 viewers.
My god.
I was
That's more views than I get.
I was playing Cook Up or Plate Up with Marcus and Katie.
You ram me, I'll kill you.
And I had the Twitch integration. Potato was there. It was like late at night. It was like 8 p.m. I did it around then. But Potato was up. It was like, oh yeah, it's like near 7 a.m. for me or something like that. It's like really early in the morning.
Question, do you want this all to be floor?
Yeah.
Okay, because I have a bunch of snow blocks in my inventory.
That's fine. But yeah, Potato was just like, I'm probably not gonna be able to watch the rest of your stream, but like I'm just gonna keep it up because I think there was like about to fall asleep at the time.
Potato has fallen asleep watching my streams like so many times.
I had that when I was building the Guardian farm, and like Potato was there.
It is good. You're like you're gunning for affiliate, and you need like 3 concurrent viewers. So
yeah.
That was the thing that killed me when I tried to gun for affiliate. I had like all the followers and stuff, but fucking having 3 active, like 3 viewers.
Yeah.
It's like I can't even get 3 viewers now.
Yeah.
Fucking, I was looking at the requirements for partner. You need 75 viewers.
Yeah. I think I did well because of because the game I was playing is still somewhat relevant because it's still somewhat new. Played it up.
Yeah.
So I had a bunch of people. Also, I'm believing that Potato watches on console or something. I don't know who. Gonna work out, so not gonna chat much. That's fine. But one of my viewers, and it's every time I see Potato, they're watching on console.
I don't think it's Potato.
I don't know who watches it, but I have someone watching on console.
That's amazing.
But it's like been the few times that Potato's mentioned, and I go to look in the thing, and it says, like, has someone been on console? And I'm just like, oh, who? I don't know who.
Neato, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, I do like looking at like where my stream reaches out to, and like who decides to click on and watches for a bit. I've like quite.
It was fun. Like when you remember when you shared that screenshot of like how the viewers on your VOD, I think it was.
Yeah.
Like when you randomly got like a lot of viewers on your VOD. You fucking like blessed me or some shit, cause I randomly also got a bunch of viewers on my like recent VODs cause of that.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, I think YouTube's been. I've seen it myself. I've been getting recommended more, less of like smaller channels as well.
It must have been like a algorithm change.
I mean, I just watched. I didn't fully watch it, but I've been told about it. Spiffing Brist's new video on how to get a big following. You just don't upload.
Okay, but that's so true though.
So the way that it's what he's doing is that he's got a video that's scheduled to upload, and it's a premiere, but it will never come out. And because of how the YouTube algorithm's going, it will always prioritize it because it's something that's going to happen soon. So they will prioritize it and the algorithm.
That's amazing.
So yeah, it's
oh
just
my god.
Something like that is hilarious. It's just funny that you could be able to get away with that.
Probably not for long. I imagine YouTube would like remove that quite
Well,
quickly.
I think they'll try and figure out a way to do something with it. I think
Yeah.
they might try and fix it, but it's just funny that that's just like a thing that was discovered.
That is hilarious. I kind of love, it's like the software gore stuff of, like, you figure out exactly how, like, an algorithm works, because you can see how it works and how it works completely wrong.
Yeah.
It's like the moments where the programmer didn't actually think about it, so it just continued doing what it was doing.
Yeah. There's a lot of things. Like...
I'm doing my best over here.
Yes,
I have a whole lot of no blocks on me.
Yeah. Like, the plan for me to do that Pokemon, the shiny only Sun and Moon, no RNG minips, is because I actually originally, I got custom firmware. I can't remember why I got it for something. But over time I learnt that I could do some other things with it, and I learnt that I could get a program that allowed me to see my like the secret trainer ID, all these kind of things. I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then I investigated a little bit more, and I found there's a pretty cool site which is called Pokemon RNG, which gives you like, here is all these tool stuff that you can use and all that. And so I was just like, oh, this is really cool. And so I learned how to, I got recommended a video by a guy called Tech Rules, who if you actually want to know, it's actually pretty cool. He did a video of FNAF and like saying how the AI
Wait,
works.
Tech Rules?
Yeah, Tech Rules.
I love Tech Rules. All those videos are great.
Yeah, so I found him because of his Pokemon vid, and so that's how I found out how the RNG manip in Pokemon.
Embarrassingly, I found him when I was on a FNAF kick, because while those games are quite boring, videos about them are quite interesting. And I found him through the FNAF AI video.
Yeah.
And then I was like, because that was like one of his first big ones.
Yeah.
Because he like got really famous really quickly.
Yeah.
So I went back and watched literally all of his videos.
Yeah, he does document them really well.
The video he did on Friday Night Funkin' is also really interesting.
I did not watch that one. I feel like I should. I was just like, yeah, burnt out.
You should. It is really cool to figure out how that like game works.
Yeah. But I know I learned how to do all of the RNG manipulating stuff on the emulators.
Oh, fun.
So that's how I got my shiny Mudkip, my shiny starter. I actually did it that
I want you to know, I have never found a legit shiny, but like the star of my team, who has been the starter I brought up every like time I get a new game, is a shiny Swampert that has 3 TMs.
Yeah.
It has like Surf, Waterfall, and like
Dive?
like Earthquake. Not Earthquake. One of the ground type ones.
Yeah. Mudball or something.
Yeah. I got it. It has a Japanese name. I just randomly got it on one trade, and I'm like, you're my new baby. I love him. He's my son.
Yeah.
It has like I think I got him in like Alpha Sapphire. No, I got him in X and Y because I then got him all of the ribbons you can get in X and Y. Traded him up to Alpha Sapphire, and they got him even more ribbons.
Yeah. I have actually quite a few legit shinies. That are RNG manips. The RNG manips are legit shinies. They're just like, because of how Pokemon does the RNG calculation, it's really easy just to have a program to reverse engineer it for you.
You just bully the game into giving you shinies real quick.
Yeah. And so when I
You.
So I think one of the first few shinies I ever like, one shiny I remember getting legit is Rombi, and that
It's
one.
adorable.
Yeah, I have. It's pink.
What is the shiny for Rombi? That's so cute! Oh my god!
Yeah. So yeah, I got a kitty fly that was shiny. I just like was doing something. I was trying to get another Pokemon or something.
I want a shiny Rombi. That's so cute!
Yeah,
It looks like a little fairy!
I have it on my Switch.
I love it.
So yeah, that was one of the first few shinies I got legit. A few of them were like Wingulls, Pelipers. There were other shinies that I got legit. I have a shiny Regirock. But I was doing
Are the Reggies not shiny locked?
They're not shiny locked. It's mostly box that are shiny locked. I got it in whatchamacallit?
I think a bunch of the later games have been shiny locking a lot more legendaries.
Oh yeah.
So.
Fun fact, the Diamond and Pearl remakes have no shiny locks except for Gift, Mew, and Jirachi. That's it. Everything else is not shiny locked.
Oh.
So if you ever want to, you can.
I don't think I have like the patience and dedication to be a shiny hunter though.
Yeah, I do. Marcus, he got himself a shiny Darkrai.
Oh, that's cool.
His favorite Pokemon.
See, the problem here is I have severe ADHD.
Yeah. See, I like mundane tasks.
That's understandable.
I will say I did not find trying to RNG manip in retail Sword and Shield very boring. But that's because like the task of it was just very mundane to like actually start doing stuff. I thought, oh, after I've started doing this stuff, it will get a bit easier after I've done the initial startup. No, it's the same thing. It's just a lot boring. A lot of boring. Because I was trying to, just one more. The video is really good. The guy, I'm Blissey is his name. I actually got recommended him because he was going on about, because the World Champions stuff was going on. The Pokemon World Champions. Where is that? Oh, I think I blacked out again. Am I still on Discord? Yeah.
Yeah, you're still on Discord.
Discord is just Minecraft. But the World Championships were happening, and basically it was going on about why a lot of the original World Championship teams on the DS games and that were hacked in.
Wait, is this? I might have seen this video. Is this the video about how long it actually takes to get these Pokemon without hacks?
Yeah.
And it took like hours to get one of the teams?
Yeah.
I have seen that video, yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good video. And he does do like a really good, like, just describing it and how he did it. So you can, if you wanted to, you can replicate it.
And he like did it all on stream, I'm pretty sure too.
Yeah, he did it all real time. Oh, some things on stream, some things off stream. But still, he did it legitimately.
Floor is done.
Floor is done. Cool. But yeah, I like shiny, like RNG minifiing. I think that's like very fun, putting the time in to do it. But
it's valid.
Yeah, I was painting myself. I've put it off at the moment to get a living dex, and some of the other games I haven't done quite yet. But I was trying to, with Legends Arceus, get a complete. I actually calculated complete the Pokédex. Get a living dex of normal, alpha, shiny, and shiny alpha.
Jeez.
Shinies are easy. Absolutely easy. I have like 30 something already in that game. the only problem was doing some of the other things. It's a bit harder to say. But like, I only have one Pokemon that I have like all of them, like the normal form, the alpha, the shiny alpha, and that's Parasect.
Valid.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just lucked into it. But yeah,
So certainly.
some of the new Pokemon, the Hisuian Pokemon, are actually really cool, shiny. But yeah, there's quite a few things that are just a bit air.
I don't actually remember a lot of the new Hisuian Pokemon.
We got Sneasler.
Wait, the white Zoroark is sick.
Oh yeah,
I think it's fair.
yeah, it's ghost. It's I think a pure ghost type now instead of a dark type.
It's spooky.
But it's all about
Oh yeah,
spite.
I remember. I saw the leaks for this, and I'm like, why the fuck did Dialga and Palkia look like that?
Oh yeah, the horses.
Why doesn't he have arms?
I know.
Why does he have a pen cap in his throat?
It's so bizarre. But yeah, I've
Like fucking Primal, Kyogre, and Groudon were so cool looking, and then fucking Dialga and Palkia with these dinky forms.
yeah. Yeah. I want to try and get I need to do the stuff to get a shiny Garatina, because Garatina's my favorite.
Is Giratina shiny?
What is it?
Is Giratina shiny good?
Yes, it's actually really cool. It's got like
shiny.
a blue...
Oh, it's like gold! Oh,
Yeah.
that's sick.
Yeah. It's actually
Oh,
like
that's
a
a really good shiny though.
Yeah, that's why I want it shiny as well, just because it's one of my favorite Pokemon, and the shiny's really
That's
cool
valid.
looking.
I have a weird favorite Pokemon.
Yeah,
It's Joltik.
Joltik.
It's just a little guy.
I don't know. That's not one of the weirdest Pokemon. I would be concerned if your favorite was Klefki. The key.
You jest, but I kind of like Klefki.
I
like a lot of the fairy ones.
I mean, the fairy is an interesting type. I think when fairy first got introduced, I actually quite liked Sylveon.
I love Sylveon!
Sylveon?
Dude, okay, when it got first introduced, I fucking hated it. And then there was this comic about how it evolves because it loves you so much. It evolves based on, like, friendship and love. No,
Yeah.
it evolves based on, like, love. And I'm like, oh my god, I feel so bad for hating it because it evolved like this because it loves me.
Yeah.
And that just kind of flipped it, and now I'm just in love with it. I love the Pokemon so much.
Yeah.
I need
I loved it.
I need to send you the I need to send you the comic that made me fall in love with Joltik.
Okay.
It's... What's her username on Discord?
It's
Weird.
Space Lemon.
Am I just not friends with you?
No, I've learned this, but quite a few people I'm not friends with. I've DM'd you, I know that much, but I'm not actually
I tried
friends
to
with
search for you on my messages and you just didn't come up.
Yeah, I think I've DM'd you some things, but I've never...
Yeah, you've DM'd me a lot.
Yeah, we've never just done the friend request stuff.
Love that. So this is why Joltik and Jolteon are my favorite Pokemon. There's a whole comic series of these. And it's just them adopting a Jolteon and thinking it's a really big baby.
Yeah, Joltik's cool. I actually don't mind Joltik.
I want a plushie of specifically how they draw Joltik, because it's just a small bowl.
Yeah.
It's just... I love them. They're so cute. I really amount of electric types I have as favorites. You would think something like fairy type for me.
Yeah.
Like a large amount of electrics.
Yeah. I mean, I like water stuff and games are like some of my favorite stuff, but a lot of the time, besides like only picking the water starters most of the time in games, I don't really like some of the water types that are in Pokemon. Because that it's either just fish or weird birds.
That is just a legitimate fish.
Yeah.
Or it is a bird that eats fish.
Yeah, I mean, Cormorant was a funny addition to Pokemon. Just having Pikachu in its mouth sometimes.
That was funny.
I think Marcus has a
maybe, like-
shiny. He just accidentally got a shiny Cameron.
That's amazing. Do you want maybe for this corner that's like just ominously hanging, like a really thick stone pillar holding it up?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Have something cool to it. I was thinking all at the corners there's gonna be like a tower that's
Wait.
up there.
Yeah, you can have like a corner tower that goes all the way down
Yeah.
as the support, and like this just overhangs.
Yeah, I was just gonna slowly sort
So I
something.
thought you were bringing back the tradition of just cobblestone going all the way down.
Cobblestone down.
Like previous castles of
Of our
just
variety.
cobblestone all the way down.
Tube. The cobblestone tube. An iconic icon of the Kami SMP.
I'm not talking about the tube. The tube doesn't exist.
The tube doesn't exist.
Build another tube, I dare you.
There may be a secret tube around here. Just don't look too in depth with the tower. I definitely didn't ask Marcus if I built a tube correctly when I built the structural support of this tower.
Isn't a correct circle. Fuck you, I hate you.
I mean, the reason I did it was because I actually struggle
There's
with...
phantoms.
I actually struggle with doing proper, like, getting it out of the diagonal point and making it look nice like this. Marcus's weird tube way actually works well.
It is acceptable on this smaller scale, but like, why are you guys allergic to the circle generator? It's there, it does the work for you.
I could. I actually do know how to make circles in Minecraft. I don't need a generator. I actually can do it by myself.
I rely heavily on the generator.
I-
Every time I make a sphere or a circle, the generator's behind it.
Yes. I actually do know, like, the way of doing stuff by myself.
Do you know the ways of the circle?
I do know the ways of the circle. It's very
Where
simple.
is that zombie noise coming from?
Underground, I can hear it muffled.
Oh, it's like under that little... Because
Yeah.
the floor isn't... There's like a little alcove just under there that's not dark.
Yeah. So I believe,
Is this all enclosed, or is it gonna be like a courtyard and then buildings around the edge?
I don't know yet. I'm just doing stuff. But
I believe in your vision.
see, this is how you build a circle.
I see you do know the ways of the circle.
I do know. I just don't do it sometimes, just to pain people.
I hate you.
But yeah, I actually do know. I just sort of like picked up this like, oh, that's how you're supposed to structure it. So I did learn it.
Well, yeah, like small circles are easy, but like if you want to get a nice large circle, the generator's where it's at.
Yeah.
Because like also, when I make circles, I also generally want to make domes on top of it, and the circle generator and the sphere generator use the same like pattern for those,
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
so I won't fuck it up later.
Yeah.
Like I did on the dome. That's on the dome that's currently on top of the second observatory made out of amethyst is fucked up. It's not correct.
Oh god.
I'm just like I'm too far in. I'm just gonna. It looks close enough. This is just what's happening.
Yeah. I'm just thinking. 1, 2, 3,
Wait.
4.
I love that your door is only accessible to short people.
My door? Oh, the trapdoors. The trapdoor doors. I'm lagging quite a bit. I don't know why. I thought it was internet. Steam's not downloading anything. I would have had everything breaking. I think I'm just in a moment of bad internet.
It's just a little bit of a laggy day today. There's a little bit
Yeah.
of lag in the air.
Well, it was raining earlier, so I mean that's probably it.
I might do it. I might leave you to your castle and like actually go order food.
1,
Because I
2,
did start
3,
streaming right
4.
after I woke up and I forgot to order breakfast.
Oh my god.
Now it's 4 p.m. and I haven't eaten.
Damn, 4 p.m. It's 6 here. Oh yeah, I have to warn everyone. Daylight savings time is happening for me.
Oh no, you guys do daylight savings, don't you?
I do. I think I'm the only one on the server that does.
Eastern States does.
I know Perry isn't a part of it. Perry and Lloyd won't be a part of it. I am in the same.
Wait, so which states still do it?
I'm part of it. No, it's been like this since the Kami SMP. It's just that side, like just where Perry and Lloyd is living. They just don't do it.
Okay, so they're in a state that actually does it, but they just don't.
Yeah, I actually I had a look into it, but yeah, I think it's the only one that doesn't do it. But I think the dairy farmers or something like that, the farmers actually fought against it, like for them to actually have it going.
That's valid.
Because it's because I think they're one of the few biggest dairy farms in our country, and so if they change the times and that like that, then the it would upset the cow. Or like if the cows don't get milked at a certain time, they actually start to hurt.
Yeah, it would
hurt them.
Fuck with the farming. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
So they
I don't know why WA just said actually no.
Yeah.
I think more places should just not do daylight savings.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
I'm going ahead an hour. That's it.
So it's gonna be a 3-hour difference?
Yes.
Oofed.
I'll be closer to Noah's time.
Huh.
Because I think he's like 2 hours ahead of me, so he'll be an hour ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna leave you to your castle, get food, and probably pass out.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Guten Tag.
Goodbye. 2, 3, 4. I think it's like that. No, it's 1 here. Alright. That looks fine. I'm guessing. Oops. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to there. Yep, that's right. Let's use this deep slate because these are the deep slates that I accidentally not cobbled. Oh no, packed ice this time. So 3 there. Then it goes in 1. Then in 1. I think that's it. I think this will just be like a floor placement thing. 1, 2, 3, then 4, then 3, then 4, then 3. So it should be. If it's stop lagging, I think I'll get the layout done. I might do some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. We'll see. Just cause I'm lagging real bad. 2. How could you? 2, 3. Oh. Replace the 4, and then it's 3 along this way. And then here. And then 1, 2, 3. I like that. And then 3 to there. 1, 2, 3. I gone off here? Have I? Are they? No, they're supposed to be connected. I have gone a bit off. I felt like that was right. So it's there. And to here. 1, 2, 4. And this is come backwards. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one's wrong. How am I messing this up? So it goes to there, 3. And then it's 3. And it's 4. And 3. Then 4. How did I mess this up? Where did I mess this up? Because it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just alright. And then at the corner parts. Oh, it's because the corner parts aren't these parts, it's this part. That's why. I figured out where I messed up. I figured it out. I'm just doing it wrong. Whatever. Because I'm lagging. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not there. There. There we go. That looks good. We got this point set up. Yeah, on to the next points. So from here it's 1, 2, 3, right? From there 3. Squeak, 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 squeak. Evil point. Damn. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's alright. And then we go around like this, like that. Have any blocks so they can. Oh, we'll use this one. So there, then here, then here. And I need this one. So it goes to there, and there, and there. And then one more. To there. And we go. And grab this one. There, there, there. There. There's a creeper. In a perfect creeper-sized hole. We gotta light this up at some point. You're right there, guys. Damn phantoms. They're just a nuisance more than anything. I don't know why they needed that mechanic. The only thing they're good for is repairing elytras when you don't have mending. That's it. Let's see if it's still there. Or if the server's gonna lag back. I don't know if that is. They're forever reading. shouldn't have Ah yes, the one that I definitely murdered, that I definitely could tell. Damn. Server ping's high. Let's see. Yeah. Someone murdered that. Damn, almost got it. There we go. And then that one. And there, 1, 2, 3, 4. There, and there. Shall we do this? Have we got this point done? I don't fully know what I'm doing with this, but I should have the layout and then slowly build from there. Because I don't know what I'm going to build out. But, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And that one's going to be that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that one. And we will let's make not those, which then becomes not those. Yes, zombies. So it's there. And we put that. And that. I really do not have that many blocks. I think I'll put these inside points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. 2, 3. There we go. Let's zombie go. Bam. So I've got this sort of planned out now. Because that's what I wanted sorted. I'll probably make stuff look nice at a later point. I'm just dealing with a lot of ping, and I don't know why. No. Then we hide. Basically, there's creepers around. I'm hoping that this server actually like updates that I'm around here. We'll wait and see. Yes, yeah. Seems having to have some issues. Am I existing? I don't know. I'm probably disconnect. Just for that stuff. I think I hit it. Yeah. I'm gonna add stream overlay. Video. Building. UI. I hit done. And then we'll sort this stuff out. Ooh, yeah. It's been 2 days since I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Thank you, Steam. Game capture. Master duel. This will be fun. I don't know if B's I don't know if B's got stream open or not, because it was mentioned about my overlay stuff. I went past B putting it, like having it going still. But there you go, Konami. I think they have a look at the, I think the Melfies have Xyz monsters, so we might be able to use them in the event. Is the event even started? I think it may have. I had cards I didn't care. I had things I didn't really care about. The gems would be nice to get, but we'll see. Announcement, the forbidden list. Oh, it's the 20th it comes out and lasts for 10 days. Okay. Believe that a daily is dual solo mode duel. Yeah, I did learn some things. Or like, I know how this game sort of hands out the deck stuff, so or the challenges, and so I learnt that so I do know if I don't do any of the other quests, I'm gonna constantly only get solo mode. Putting 2 letters in somewhere. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't. That's a scary thought. Hang on. Yeah. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's double F. Miffy. Well, I do have some Xyz. Yes, that's a funny looking deck. They don't really fit because of the art style. And attach one material from this card, add one Miffy card from your deck to your hand. If another face-up Miffy monster you control returns to your hand, except during the damage step, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. It cannot attack. Also, its effects are negated while it is face-up on the field. You only use each effect once per turn. Oh, sorry, I found out about a few of the cards. Fanny, Catty, Puppy, Rabbit, Pony, Playhouse. Detach any number of materials from Beast exceeds material for monsters you control. Then target up to that many cards your opponent controls. Return them to the hand. Also, all Beast exceeds monsters you control gain 500 attack. For each material detached from to activate this card until the end of the step. That's good. Murphy Hide and Seek. The first time each beast monster you control will be destroyed by a card effect. Each turn it is not destroyed. You can target 3 beast monsters in your graveyard with different names, shuffle them to the deck, then draw 1 card. So this sounds like this could go well in sort of any beast deck. Let's have a look at beast cards now before I disappear, because I didn't expect to have dinner soon. Crystal Beasts. Bubonic Vermin. I mean, yeah, I feel like they will just slot into a few beast decks pretty well. I guess I have to look for archetypes that are beast related. You know what, I'm gonna stop stream now. I'll come back after dinner and I'll stream again Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I knew it was, I should have known it was 6:30 and I almost hadn't had dinner, so I knew dinner was gonna be soon. But I'll disappear and come back and have actually stream again. So hang on, I want this one. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back, but for VOD, that's any vid you want to watch, but I'll be back after dinner. It shouldn't take too long, but I just didn't want to have stream running with me not being here, because I think that's actually bannable if you don't have anything going. So yeah, I'll be back after dinner. We'll see you guys soon.